Hey everyone, welcome to this episode of More Than Just Task Management, where we help you build a thriving business. My name is Anna Angelova. I am a business coach and consultant and the co host of this daily podcast. And Jores Minuswandi is with me today. Hey Jores, good
Hi
afternoon.
Anna, hi
How is
everyone.
Vienna?
Vienna is beautiful. Sun just came out. I don't know if you guys, no, you can't see behind me. Sun just came out, and I'm in the beautiful area of WU, University of Vienna. It's after this podcast, I'm just going to go for a nice walk in the Pratvej area where it's like nicely wooded, and I'm about a stone throw away from the Danube.
Oh,
The
beautiful. Enjoy.
everybody's Europe's favorite river. Yeah, it's
River.
beautiful here. A
Yeah.
lot of traffic. It really got lost like four times before I got here, but it's not. I'm used to North American road signs, not European. But yeah, I did a few circles and came back to the same exit, and the time I didn't make a mistake, so it was good.
Well,
I'm
you
here.
made it. You made it, which is the important
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
So,
I
not to
did.
keep you inside for too long, uh, let's get going. What
All
we're
right.
talking about today is your business should support your life, not consume it. And one thing we
Love it.
see, especially with small business owners, and especially even once you hire people, once you have a few people helping you, that what turns out is you will replace your 9 to 5 with a 24/7.
Yep.
And this is
Mm-hmm.
not the purpose. This is not the purpose.
No. No, no, that's not the purpose. We want to, what is if you look at it, you remember talking about the drill and the nail and the hook and the painting on the wall.
The
If you
context,
really
yeah,
think
yeah.
about the context of why do we want to have a business is eventually to make more money so we can have a better life. And yeah, it's hard in the beginning to lift off a new business off the ground and get things automated and hire people. But in that, you're right, in that process of doing that, we have to make sure that the business can live without us. So we actually can take advantage of that added money rather than, like you said, replace 9 to 5 with 24/7. That's going to be horrible. In essence, and that's probably, I think, what they do is with these statistics, we hear that 95% of businesses fail within the first 2 years, and then that 5% that thrive, they don't make it to the 5 year. Maybe like 50% make it to 5 years. But if you think about it, it's not just economy or not having a business plan. I think it's some of it is also the fact that the proprietors burn out, they fail.
Yeah, yeah.
So
At some point you burn out, of course. When you replace a
yeah,
9 to 5 with a 24/7, of course you burn out. Of course, at
yep,
some
yep.
point. And of course, there are a few reasons there behind this, right? And one of the things in the image that, like, one of the problems is that we start with the technical part, right? Like, we're very good technicians, we're very good doers, but we were
Hmm.
never taught how to be managers, how to be leaders, how to work on the business instead of in the business, right?
Business.
And when you wear all the hats, yes, you need to work in the business, you need to do the work, but then you also need to change your hat and be like, okay, now let me work on the business strategically. What are the things? And one
Absolutely,
thing
yeah.
that we've mentioned for ourselves, that hopefully it is actually setting an example for at least some of our listeners and viewers, is we both have our calendar booked for our workouts. So
Hmm.
one thing is, no matter how busy you are with your business, never, 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 never do this at the expense of your well-being, your health and well-being.
Absolutely. Without you being around, there's no job, there's nothing, there's no business. You come first.
Yeah, you come first. And business, like, I like to think about our life as a puzzle. And I love puzzles,
Mhm.
right? I love puzzles, and like those puzzles, like the ones where you have a picture, and like you put all the pieces and you create a picture. So the business is just one piece of the puzzle of your life.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, you want to see how it actually fits within the picture of your life. And there are moments when your business will be actually the majority of the picture. Like most of the pieces in your life will be related to the business, and that's okay. And when we're
Mm-hmm.
talking about your business supporting your life, it doesn't mean that you work 2 hours a day. No, like there are days when you can still work like 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, and that's okay. The important thing is for you to be intentional, to start with this mindset and this framework where, okay, this is my life, this is how I want to live my life. Now let's see what it means for the business.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, 100%. It's counterintuitive, but I think we've talked about this before. And I was with a client of mine, and we were talking about the same thing. And I told them that my calendar every morning from 11 to 12 is blocked, and if other people, anyone, that they don't pay attention that my calendar is blocked, they drop even a client, they drop a meeting in there, I will decline it. And he was like, he couldn't believe it. He was like, oh, but because he was younger and his mindset was work come first, we sacrifice everything. You jump in a call. No, no, that's wrong. That's a wrong precedent. And I think we talked about this. I refer to this. I love this the segment about the monk who sold his Ferrari, the book, when the actual monk is telling the investment banker, you need to slow down and take care of your body, and then he goes, I don't have time. And then the monk uses the analogy of imagine you're driving your Ferrari and the gas light comes on and you say, oh, I'm too busy driving, I don't have time to put gas in there.
Yes, yeah.
Eventually the car will stop. Yeah, if you don't gas up, the car will stop. Same thing. If you don't take care of your health, your body will, mind will go away, and you'll get sick, and maybe in worst case, you'll die. And there is not you. There's no you. There's no business. Everybody's been losers. I
Absolutely.
mean, it's
Absolutely.
and whether it's a customer or a client or a boss or a partner that does not accept the fact that I block one day, 1 hour of my day to take care of myself, they don't have a place in my life,
Yeah.
and I don't have a
It's
place in their life.
and this is the thing, it's your business, it's your choice. And
Your
one
business, your
thing that
choice.
again, it's a reminder, especially if you have been listening to our episodes. We had a special episode on this and we have repeated it so many times. A lot of you, I'm sure, are thinking, but Anna, Jores, this is so hard. I have so many things to do. How do I actually do this? Like on paper, it's easy. When you talk about it, it's easy, but for me, it's impossible. Stop. Stop listening to these voices. Take a deep breath, and remember the 20-80 rule, the Pareto principle. 80% of your
Mm,
results come from 20% of the input. If you're
mm,
doing 100 things a day, chances are that 20 of these things produce 80% of your results. So if you actually get rid of those 80 things
80.
that don't produce the results,
Any result, yeah.
you will still have an amazing business with time to spare. So for today, highly encourage you to sit down, list everything you're doing, like everything in your business that's on your plate right now, and really carefully think about how impactful is this? Is this part of the 20% that produces 80% of the results? Or is this something that I can delete or
Mm,
delegate if you have a team? And do it, the delete and delegate, test, see what happens. And you'll be
yeah.
surprised. Like, yes, I'm sure in your head you're right now, oh, but spending time on Canva updating that thing is very important. Really? Are you sure about it? So,
Yeah.
for today, if you get one thing out of it, is, well, I would say two things out of it. First and foremost, your life as a full, as a whole picture, and take care of yourself first, never at the
Me
expense of
first.
health. me first.
Yep, me first. Yep.
And then from there, how you make sure that your business doesn't consume you is the 20/80. What are the 20% of things that create the 80% of the results? And then once you have a team, actually, you can go even deeper. You can go because if you apply the 20/80 principle, what it actually turns out is that so if 20% of things produce mm, 80% of the results, 4% of what you do produces 64% of the results. Think
Mm-hmm.
about it. 4% produces 64.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can go even deeper.
Mm-hmm.
So start
Yeah,
with really figuring out what's the core of what you do, what's the core of the business. And in any business, again, the main things are finding clients and delivering well. This is it. This is what it comes to. So take time today to really think about, is your business consuming you? And if it is, start taking steps to put your life as a whole in the center of what you do, how you show up every day, and make sure that the business fits within the puzzle of your life, not the other way around.
100% agree. Love it. Thank you, Anna.
Well,
Really
thanks,
appreciate
Joris.
having me on so late. I know when I'm back home, we'll do it earlier in the morning, but yeah, thank you for accommodating. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for
And I
joining
appreciate
from
that.
anywhere in Europe you are. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I loved having you on the podcast, and I'm sure our listeners also enjoy hearing your wisdom as well. And looking
Love to
forward
share.
to,
Yeah. Love to
yeah,
share.
yeah, looking forward to getting back to the more normal schedule. Today it was also
Yeah.
me, my Fitbit uh, ran out of battery at night, although I charged it in the
Oh,
evening yesterday, so it didn't wake me up on time, and I was also running a little bit behind schedule. So it's
that's
both of
okay.
us today.
Yeah,
Anyway,
no worries. I'll get you a new Fitbit when I'm back. But tomorrow I'm gonna be in transit. By the time
yes,
I make
yeah.
it back to Toronto, it'll be in the afternoon. So I will see everyone Saturday morning.
Yeah, yeah. Well, safe trip, and we
Yeah.
look forward to having you back on Saturday morning. And
Thank you,
for our
Anna.
listeners,
Thanks, everyone.
subscribe, comment, share. We love hearing from you, and I will be back tomorrow for another episode of More Than Just Task Management. Have a wonderful
All
day.
right. Bye, everyone.